Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to welcome the color guard, the law school marshal, Professor Stephen Vermeil, and members of American University's Washington College of Law graduating class of 2016.
Ladies and gentlemen, candidates for degrees, welcome. At this time, please turn off your cell phones so that others may enjoy the ceremony. It is my pleasure to present the faculty of the Washington College of Law, the administration of American University, and our honored guests. American University's 131st commencement will now begin.
There's at least a chance for the
Ladies and gentlemen, the Macmillan Pipe Band. Candidates for degrees, honored guests, parents, family, alumni, and friends, on behalf of the American University community, welcome to our 131st commencement. Please join in the singing of our national anthem, led by Kirsten Battaglia of the graduating class, and remain standing for the invocation offered by the University Chaplain, Reverend Mark Schaefer.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Let us pray. Blessed are you, O eternal, ruler of the universe, who has granted us life, who has sustained us, and who has helped us to reach this season. In your grace, you have given us the law and instilled in our hearts a desire for justice, tempered by mercy. In pursuit of the knowledge of law, these graduates have long labored and perhaps long suffered, and come now to the end of their studies. We gather this day to celebrate and give thanks for this day and for the gift of life, for the friends and family who have come from near and far, for this university, its faculty and staff, for their instruction, their mentoring and guidance, their example and testimony. And most of all, we give thanks for these graduates. Thanks for the gifts with which you have blessed them, for the blessing they will be to a world in need. Grant that in a world of division, they might be agents of reconciliation, that in a world of conflict, they might be agents of peace, that in a world of injustice, they might be agents of justice, that in a world of unfairness, they might be agents of equity, that in a world of rising authoritarianism and in a world of rising chaos and disruption, they might be agents of that ordered liberty that binds your people into a free and just society. And now, O God, most gracious, most merciful, grant that the friendships they have made may continue, even across the miles and the years, that the lessons they have learned and the wisdom they have gained may not fade but may only increase, that any anxiety or doubt about the future may be complemented by a boldness of vision and a fearlessness in setting forth in hope, and that in all things they may testify to that hope in a world in need of their witness, now more than ever. And let us say, Amen.
Please be seated. This ceremony, with its colors, regalia, symbols, and traditions, celebrates the achievements of our newest graduates. At this time, I am pleased to call upon the Dean of the Washington College of Law, Claudio Grossman, to address the Assembly.
Commencement Speaker, Attorney General Loretta Lynch, President Neil Kerwin, Provost Bass, colleagues, staff, families, and above all, class of 2016, welcome to your commencement. Congratulations to our JD, LLMs, and SJD students. Today, we celebrate the completion of your legal education and fulfillment of all requirements for a law degree, major achievements which in themselves will be enough cause for a celebration. While you have worked hard and very hard for this major milestone in your lives, you are not alone. Look around at your families, partners, and friends who share your pride and joy. Your success is theirs too. You would not be here had it not been for them. Let us recognize them with a round of applause. All commencement has a special significance for all of us. This one has a special significance for me. It is the last one for which I will give you an address as a dean. Today has a special significance for you, of course, because in a school that prides itself on educating people with superb verbal skills, yours is the last class to have a dean who speaks English in Spanish. The graduating class I first addressed 21 years ago certainly would be so proud of you and your many accomplishments. If here today, those alumni might also wonder, however, why I'm leaving the deanship now, just as people are starting to understand what I'm saying. While I won't elaborate, let us just say that perhaps it is precisely because people understand what I'm saying that it's time for me to go. Today is a day to be proud and grateful. For one thing, you have completed your law school education and you have graduated from our magnificent new law school campus. Unfortunately, back when we were still at 4801 Mass Avenue, We didn't suffer any casualties, even though many of you risked limb and life for a Starbucks coffee, showing great dexterity in jaywalking across Massachusetts Avenue. With pride, I say, all of you started, all of you are here. I know that many of you love our new campus so much that you would like to stay for an extra year. So irrespective of today's commencement, if you decide to stay on, please make certain to talk with the registrar. We'll give you special treatment. Now, more seriously, let me reiterate that today is a day to be both proud and grateful. If for one, I'm grateful for this school and this country, like no other in the world, with strong values, including a tolerance of accents, which means a lot to me, and respect for and welcoming of the other. We should not, however, take things for granted. Lawyers play an important and fundamental role in shaping those values. This is clear to everyone who looks at America, starting with the towering work of Alexis de Tocqueville. In no other country does every aspect of society, family, business, the environment, the rejection of discrimination, live so intensively in institutions and procedures where legal decision-making ensures application of principles and a crucial role for the legal profession. Our speaker today, Attorney General Loretta Lynch, is an example of the role that lawyers play in ensuring that American values are respected, and developed to a full extent. In rejecting discrimination of any kind and ensuring transgender rights, Attorney General Lynch reminds us that not so very long ago, some states had signs, quote, above restrooms, water fountains, and public accommodations, a quote from her, end quote, excluding individuals based on their race. She also reminds us of the pain and suffering that it took to move beyond those dark days and the ongoing fight to keep moving forward. In rejecting discrimination, Attorney General Lynch has invited all of society to, quote, write a different story this time, end quote. Madam Attorney General, we are proud to have you with us today. You are a role model for all of us, and you would be pleased to know that this school sees your efforts at our own. I'm joined on this stage by my colleagues sitting alongside us. They too embody the values of this country, and they themselves are role models, shaping and promoting the rule of law through their scholarship, teaching, and service. I know that you graduates share my gratitude for my law school colleagues. You have had the opportunity to appreciate their intelligence, motivation, and knowledge about the law. You have been fortunate to experience their superb qualities yourself through their expert teaching, the originality of their research, and the example they set with their service. I look forward to continue to learn from them on the law school faculty. The same recognition goes to the administrators and staff of this institution who, together with us, have shaped the superb educational experience in which you all have engaged. I am asking my colleagues, faculty, and administrators to stand and be recognized. Please. Let me also extend my recognition to our President, Neil Kerwin. I thank him for his leadership, dedication, and friendship. I am honored to have worked with him all these years. He has been a superb leader of our university. My recognition also goes to Provost Scott Bass, who has brought renewed energy and vision to our common enterprise. Thank you. And my gratitude goes to you, the students and graduates of the Washington College of Law. When I think about this law school community, I think of the excitement of working with creative, committed, and rigorous students like you are. Students who do not wait for graduation to start contributing to our educational institution and to society at large. A few examples. I have seen the expansions of the journals and the dedication you show in ensuring an excellent product in scholarship. I have seen how you organize conferences on key issues of our time, encompassing every area of relevance, and not only allowing us to deepen our knowledge, but providing knowledge for the public at large to know about the key issues facing the community and nation in the world. You have excelled in national and international moot court competitions on virtually every conceivable subject. You have taught constitutional law and juvenile justice and human rights and advocacy to area high school students. You are Presidential Management Fellow finalist. For the third consecutive year, our school is #1 in the country among all the law schools of the nation in the finalists for Presidential Management Fellowship. You have secured numerous prestigious fellowships, including Skate and Arts, Immigrant Justice Corps, Law Students for Reproductive Justice, National Asian Pacific, American Bar Association, and the Equal Justice Foundation, assisting underserved populations, include numerous organizations, such as the National Veterans Legal Service Program, where you help veterans minimize the delay in disability claims. You have performed nearly 56,000 hours of pro bono work. Today's commencement program identified the 162 class members who completed the pro bono honors pledge. Graduates, what you have done as law students is extraordinary. We are proud to have contributed to your education, and who you are bodes well for the future of the legal profession. Attorney General Lynch, our graduates are superb, truly the best around, and I'm sure that in the months ahead, Madam Attorney General, that you will find employment opportunities for all of them. As I conclude my remarks, allow me a personal note. I came to this country as a Fulbright visiting scholar from the Netherlands, where I was living following the military coup in my native country, Chile. My knowledge of international law then is experiential, totally inconsistent with the experiential priority that we give to the education of everyone else, everyone in the school. I learned what was the denial of due process, the lack of independence of a judiciary, and the fact that you could not pursue your own ability to develop your potential. I came to the United States on a refugee passport under the Convention of 1951. The Dean of the Washington College of Law at that time, Tom Burgenthal, and the faculty here offered me a position. And my wife, who is here after 3 months being in the country, said, I don't know about you, but we're staying. So we had to stay, of course. And then went back to Holland, resigned to my position, and I came here. I was impressed by the generosity of the law school in creating space and opportunity to pursue new ideas. Over these years, we have together developed programs reaching out all corners of the world. Our scholarship has expanded dramatically. Not only we have expanded programs, and we have enriched the quality of your education, going from 27 students to 1 faculty to 11 students per faculty member. And you know how precious and valuable is the student-faculty ratio. Not only we were also not afraid of innovation, but we championed it through LLM and SJD programs, through service, and through the number of things that all of you do. We have also reflected in the composition of the school, the nation, and the world where we live. Together, we have built a remarkable new campus that reflects the stature and engagement of our school. a facility befitting a school like ours that promotes the rule of law. Since its founding in 1896 by two women, Ellen Spencer Massey and Emma Gillet, this law school has rejected the notion that suffering and persecution are inevitable components of the human experience, and that we cannot do anything about it when we see injustice. Our founding mothers not only envisioned a world free from gender discrimination, but committed themselves to act to free the world from gender discrimination. Our community has built on this foundation ever since, promoting the rule of law through education, launching professional careers of superb people like you in all areas of the law, in business, in human rights, intellectual property, crime, and so forth and so on. But giving the opportunity to contribute on the basis of our values of opportunity, dignity, and access to justice. I am grateful to have worked alongside all of you during 21 years in the development of this powerful and exciting narrative of values of the Washington College of Law. Class of 2016, let us never forget our shared humanity, and let us continue to embrace our responsibility to our fellow human beings. I will welcome with pride shortly all of you into the alumni community of American University, Washington College of Law. Thank you very much. Don't worry, I'm not staying anyhow, even with the applause. So, I really value the warmth and affection of all of you. Now, we have now the distinct pleasure of announcing the special awards of the law school to the members of the graduating class who have been selected by the faculty to receive them. The commencement program contains a description of each award. So will Professor David Hunter please come forward?
It's my great pleasure to announce the award winners for the International Legal Studies program. Will the International Legal Studies Award recipients please rise and remain standing as their names are announced? Esperanza Pastor Nunez de Castro, the Salth Award. Sivgatullah Shakir, Outstanding Research and Writing Award. Nadine Lavanau, Outstanding Graduate Award. Please give them a hand. Will Leah Epperson, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, please come forward?
Good afternoon. Will the following students please rise and remain standing as their names are announced? Meredith Satz, Administrative Law Review Award. George John, Business Law Review Award. Amanda Humphreyville Nancy Turner, Claire A. Kripe Award. Naomi Asan, Noemi Guillaume, Renato Perez. Dean's Award for Professional Responsibility. Thomas Marshall, JD, and Hadir Khalifa, LLM, for the Ed Bow Award. Allison Kepke, Gillette Prize. Austin Shangraw, Human Rights Brief Award. Yvonne Wooldab. International Law Review Award. Janae Au, Journal of Gender, Social Policy, and the Law Award. Caitlin Myron, Judge Jerry Hermile Book Award. Keenan Khatib, Laura E. Turley Prize. Justin Nemiroff and Belgian Palaz, Moore's Trophy. Tina Kalilung, Elizabeth Fisher, Michael Grimes, Allison Kepke, and Hannah Mayer in the full-time division, and Gabrielle Best Husband in the part-time division for the Mussey Prize. Stephanie Poucher, Outstanding Graduate in the JD Division. Gina Lee, Outstanding Graduate Award for an LLM in Law and Government. Carrie Fernando, Outstanding Research and Writing Award for an LLM in Law and Government. Makia Weaver, Professor Andrew E. Taslitz Award. Raya Jarawan, Thomas O. Sargentich Award. Christopher Keeler and Belgian Palaz Washington College of Law Alumni Award. In addition, at the University Student Awards reception held earlier this month, Amanda Molina was presented the University Award for Outstanding Service to the University Community. This award is a highly competitive award that recognizes a nominee's unique contributions and sustained service that will leave a lasting impact on the university community, whether through student government, public service, organizational leadership, or a combination of several categories. Please join me in congratulating all of the awardees. Your award certificates will be available at the reception following this ceremony. It is a tradition that members of the graduating class select a graduating student to speak on their behalf. The class of 2016 has selected Shreya Patel. Will Ms. Patel please come forward?
Thank you. I'm truly honored to be the student speaker for the class of 2016. First, on behalf of the class, I'd like to thank our amazing faculty for challenging and nurturing us throughout our journey. I'd like to thank Attorney General Loretta Lynch for sharing this special day with us and making it even more memorable. And I also want to thank all of the parents and friends that are here today who endured our endless whining for the past 3 years. 24,000. I'll say that again. 24,000. That is the number of hours equivalent to the days we have been in law school, endlessly studying from August 26, 2013 until right now. It is only when you get to calculating the amount of work we've put in the past 3 years that you truly begin to realize the magnitude of our achievements. Every single one of these hours was dedicated to becoming a JD or LM graduate. We dedicated these hours to every pleasant and frustrating endeavor we experienced the past 3 years. And we dedicated these hours so we could sit here in this arena with colleagues, friends, and family and celebrate this moment. 24,000 hours ago, we were all much, much different people. Just look at the difference in how we take notes between then and now. As 1Ls, there was nothing that wasn't highlighted. We used different colors to highlight the important parts of certain passages. My book always looked like somebody regurgitated a pack of Skittles onto the page. Then, as 3Ls, we stuck with the standard yellow because we knew that only one sentence in a 20-page opinion actually mattered. Those youthful faces that came in bursting with joy are now etched with a bittersweet smile. Upon starting law school, we were prepared for the immense amount of reading. We were prepared for the sleepless nights. We were prepared to forget how to converse like a normal human being. We were prepared to be taught how to write all over again. And we were prepared to learn how to think. But what we were not prepared for was the change in self-perception. Every year spent in law school, we found our self-perception evolving. It was constantly shaped by the many shared experiences in law school, from brief writing and oral arguments in legal rhetoric, the qualifying tournaments and tryouts for various organizations, the write-on process to get onto a journal, the first few internship interviews, clinic, and finals. These are a few of the many examples that we shared in law school and that they changed the way we look at ourselves. Each experience was trying, and each experience made some of us feel like it was all just a zero-sum game. But looking back, we should be glad these things happened the way they did. It gave us an opportunity to closer examine ourselves by trial and error and to figure out who we are and who we wanted to be. There are a lot of people who don't get to have a closer look at themselves, and we were afforded an educational experience that did just that. We were pushed beyond our limits, where we took opportunities and created new ones. The game we played was demanding and full of surprises. And as law school students, the most comforting words we ever heard were, "I haven't started either." But everyone who is sitting here today did not let themselves get outplayed. No matter how you feel about your job prospects, or no matter what you regret doing or not doing in law school, we took 24,000 hours of our lives to make something of ourselves and to fight our personal demons. We all had something to prove to ourselves, and it wasn't easy. Those personal demons were persistent, always trying to pull us down and creating a burden on our shoulders. There were so many times where that burden seemed impossible to carry. But we never put it down, and we never walked away. We shouldered it because we knew it was going to make us stronger. On my first day of law school, my aunt gave me my first Black's Law dictionary. And inside she wrote, "Know that there is something inside of you that is greater than any obstacle. You are exceptional, and let the world know." Throughout the 3 years, there was something inside all of us in those heavy moments. And in those moments, we all found ways to overcome that obstacle. No matter what your class ranking is, you are exceptional, and now it's time to let the world know, because those victories and defeats define who we are today. We don't look back on those fights and don't regret them, because you don't learn if you always win. And instead of surrendering, we persevered because we knew that every hour, every minute, every second was worth something. We sit here today in a cap and gown that cost $150,000 plus interest, ready to walk away with a victory that took 24,000 hours to win. But we did it, and we did it with honor, integrity, dedication, and passion. And what you do with that victory is up to each of you. But whatever you do, make it count, just like you made the past 24,000 hours count. You only have 24 hours in a day to succeed, so take every opportunity to make yourself better. Never be afraid, because you drown that fear in sweat and tears. Now, it's time to say 24,000 and counting. Congratulations to the class of 2016.
We are joined on the stage by three members of our Board of Trustees. Chairman of the Board, Jack Cassell. Jack, would you please stand? The Honorable Gerald Lee. Judge Lee, please stand. And our incoming student trustee, Shaheem Sneed. Please stand. I'm now honored to join with the university community, parents, family, and friends in recognizing a very distinguished guest. The University Provost, Scott Bass, and Dean Grossman will assist in conferring the honorary degree.
In granting honorary degrees, the university recognizes distinguished individuals whose life work represents the values, knowledge, and accomplishments that are embodied in the mission of this institution. Today, we honor a distinguished figure. The law school marshal will escort the Honorable Loretta E. Lynch to the podium to receive the degree of Doctor of Laws. Loretta E. Lynch, when President Obama nominated you as the 83rd Attorney General of the United States, he noted your unique qualifications, reputation for tough and fair-minded justice, and your ability to get along with people. Once confirmed, you became the first African-American woman to serve in this position. Indeed, a milestone for your already impressive career and for the nation. You've been a trailblazer your entire life, raised by parents who encountered racial discrimination, yet steadily worked to combat it. They instilled in you a commitment to justice and public service. Growing up, you also experienced bias and rose above it through intelligence, hard work, and achievement. As a Harvard graduate and young attorney, you left a high-paying job in a private law firm for a career in public service as a federal prosecutor in New York. President Clinton appointed you U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of New York, a position you resumed under President Obama, and you achieved notable success in high-profile cases. Returning to private practice, you completed extensive pro bono work for the International Criminal Tribunal for Rwanda, serving as a special counsel for investigating allegations of witness tampering and false testimony. You became Attorney General at a time of tension between law enforcement and minority communities, and you've been a driving force behind the Department of Justice's investigation into civil rights violations and excessive use of force. In your work designed to mend public community relations, you have visited cities throughout the United States and have spoken with officers about their work challenges. You've stressed the need for the criminal justice system reform and supported programs to help former prisoners re-enter society through improved education, job training, and parenting skills. We honor you for your distinguished career in public service, for your role to protect all citizens and defend their civil rights, and for your commitment to ensure the integrity of our justice system.
Loretta E. Lynch, by authority of the Congress of the United States, vested in the Board of Trustees of American University, I am proud to confer upon you the degree Doctor of Laws. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you all for this warm welcome. President Kerwin, Provost Bast, thank you so much for this wonderful introduction. Dean Grossman, the faculty, the students, the entire American University, Washington College of Law family, thank you for making me one of you. Thank you so much for being this wonderful institution. President Kerwin and Provost Bast have led this institution, this center of learning, and cultivated not just world-class scholarship, but world-changing progress. Dean Grossman, 2 decades at the helm of this school, you have transformed this law school as much as you have shaped the lives of all of the students whom you have been honored to teach and whom they have been privileged to work with you. Students have gone on to improve countless lives themselves by practicing the law they learned here. They are a testament to your stewardship. They are, in fact, the best evidence of your commitment and dedication and the love of the law that I know you carry in your heart. And let me join the chorus of voices that are congratulating you on 2 decades at the helm of this wonderful institution. I am so honored to be here today and to share this event with all of you. And to the faculty and the staff members in particular, the heart of this institution, let me say thank you to all of you who are here on stage with me, all of you who have worked with this class for the past 3 years. Thank you for taking what I see before me, this group of smart, brilliant, talented people who thought they wanted to be lawyers, and turning them into a group of smart, brilliant, and talented people who know they want to be lawyers. That transformation is indeed exceptional. And to the family and friends who are here to see their support and their encouragement pay off, to all of you, my thanks to you as well for standing by these graduates as they have embarked upon an uncertain yet a life-changing journey, and for sticking by them now and into the future. Because their journey is also your journey. And as this journey continues to unfold, you've walked with them for the past 3 years, and I know that in a few moments, when they traverse this stage, you'll be up here with them as well. And of course, family is an important part of American University. It is certainly the bedrock of all that I have done in my life and all that I've been able to achieve. And I'm so honored that some of my family is here with me today. My husband, Steve Hargrove, and my father, Reverend Lorenzo Lynch, the 4th generation of ministers in our family. They're here with me as well. But the stars of the show, the class of 2016, congratulations to you all. You all are such a special group. Those of you who are joining us in the profession of law and obtaining your JD degree, those of you who are obtaining an LLM degree or further, showing that learning never stops, even after you take that title of attorney, you are a very special group of individuals. I am so impressed with all of you. What really impresses me so much about your class, as well as so many of the graduates that have come before you, is that out of all of the choices that you had to apply your skills, to apply your talents, to apply your ideals, you made the choice to apply them here, in this school, and devoting them to this wonderful profession of ours. You've made the choice to truly live your motto and to champion what matters. You are the dreamers. You are the ones who still say you want to become a lawyer to help people. You are the ones who say, I want to make a difference. And you are the ones, when you're asked about your goals, you still say, I want to change the world. Don't ever lose that. And the fact that you have chosen the law as your vehicle of change, as your champion's spear, makes me not only grateful, but so very proud of you. This is a student body steeped in public service, in human rights, international engagement, causes you were already working to uplift. Now, many of you were toiling in the vineyard of public service even before you arrived on campus. You worked on Capitol Hill to advance our democracy. You volunteered in the Peace Corps to expand global opportunity. You served in our Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines to protect our country. Some of you even taught children in elementary school, helping to nurture our most precious resource. And you've continued to walk this path here at Washington College of Law. You've worked on projects ranging from clinical programs on women's rights, domestic violence, immigrant justice, to international projects on torture, war crimes, and human rights. These are the choices that you've made and that so many of you are looking to make going forward. These are the choices of those who care deeply about justice in this world. These are the choices of those who put others before self. These are the choices of champions. And champions for justice, for equality, are what we need in this world and in this profession right now. Now, for those of you who have walked this path, many of you know these choices bring different things for all of us. They do not always bring glory or fame, and in fact, many of these choices lead one away from the headlines and out of the limelight. But they do lead directly into the heart of the challenges of this time and of the people who struggle against them. They lead into what truly matters. And as the very ethos of this school, of this great institution, Washington College of Law, reminds you, what matters is that men, women, and children here in this country and around the world, be they in towns or cities, camps or villages, are afforded the recognition of their human dignity and the protection of their human rights. What matters is that there is somewhere for those who are troubled, who are threatened or afraid, to turn to in their darkest hour. What matters is that there are those who are willing and those who are able to use the law, this beautiful law that we all love, as an instrument of inclusion, an instrument of protection, and as a source of freedom. But I will tell you, these choices are not easy ones. They're rarely the lucrative ones, and they're often the choices that other people turn away from. But know this, they are the best ones. They truly are. And as you go forward from this place, and as you leave a campus that encourages your passion for advocacy and your passion and dedication for service, I urge you, never lose sight of how vital it is that we, as lawyers, as citizens, as partners in humanity, continue to choose those tasks and to champion what truly matters. And it isn't always an easy path, and it's not always clear. What it means is you'll be raising your hand when others are sitting on theirs. It means that you'll be taking risks, even the risk of failure, when you find the choice that you must make. And it can mean taking a leap of faith and choosing a path that no one understands but you. And sometimes that'll be difficult. You come out of a wonderful institution with the pressure of your family and friends upon you, with the loans at your back, and the desire to make a difference in your heart, and it is hard to know what that choice will be. You do not know where these choices will take us, but I will tell you the best choices are made not based on what they bring to us, but on what they allow us to bring to others. And I will tell you, I have tried to use that as the lodestar for the choices I've made in my own career. And shortly after I first left government in 2001, I had the opportunity to join a group of dedicated lawyers in teaching a trial advocacy course to the prosecutors of the International Criminal Tribunal for Rwanda, located in Tanzania. I had taught before in the department and in law schools, and for several years, I traveled to the tribunal once a year to teach this course. And I will tell you that being able to contribute to the work that was being done to bring justice to a country that was ravaged by genocide was incredibly rewarding. And I will also tell you that I was very comfortable in that choice. I was very secure in that move. I began to work in New York and build an active practice. I was a partner at a major law firm, and I made a trip once a year and thought that I was doing all that I could do. But in the summer of 1995, actually the summer of 2005, the tribunal approached me and asked me to do more. They asked me to take a step out of that comfort zone. They asked me to take a step out of the familiar and work more directly with them, and to conduct a witness tampering investigation on their behalf, looking into whether tribunal witnesses who were already traumatized by pain and suffering were being intimidated or even bribed by those who were trying to get them to recant their previous testimony. And I will also tell you that as part of the ironies that only life can present, at the exact same time, I was approached with a request about running for elected office, a role that would have also allowed me to work on behalf of people and to advance causes that I truly cared about. And that this certainly was the traditional choice for many of us seeking to make a difference in our world. By running for office or holding a position, you can in fact make a name for yourself. You can advance positions and laws that can benefit so many people. It can be a stepping stone for you to other offices, even appointed. And certainly for many who think of going into government again, even at looking at the Attorney General's chair, it can be the obvious choice. I was a partner at a law firm working on building a practice, and I was considering a choice that would take me to a small East African country that, despite its history, few had ever heard of, and I'd be there for weeks at a time. I was considering a choice that would bring in no money to my firm, no new clients to me. And now let me say that if the political arena is your choice as you work to keep our democracy strong and our essential freedoms accessible to all, then that is what you should do, and I salute you, because we need champions in all walks of our civil discourse. But ultimately, for me, I chose to go to Rwanda, and it was the best thing that I have ever done. Now, when I went, I'd had the privilege of spending time at the tribunal and reading about the cases. I had also already been a prosecutor for years, and I'd worked on some challenging matters. I'd sat in a room with murderers and listened to them tell me how they'd been taught to kill people. I'd held the hands of the families of the murder victims as I told them how their loved ones had left this earth. But nothing had prepared me to hear the story of the woman I met in Rwanda who recounted hiding under a pile of dead bodies during a churchyard massacre, and then climbing out, going to a priest seeking sanctuary only to be turned away. It hadn't prepared me for the story of the woman who was betrayed by those who had promised to smuggle her out of the country, but instead turned her over to the genocidaires, from whom she barely escaped with her life, and who still suffered pain whenever the sun shone on the machete wound to her head. But I also heard incredible stories of faith and hope from the man who saw his entire family struck down beside him, yet went on to marry again and adopt 8 genocide orphans. See, I went to Rwanda to help people there, but they ended up helping me. I went there to share my talents and my experience, but they gave me gifts that were deeper and broader and which I can never repay. And every day that I was there, I knew in my heart that I had made the right choice. Because despite the overwhelming evidence of man's inhumanity to man that I sat and heard about every day, I saw hope and a joy in life that was inspiring. I saw faith and a trust in the law and the very concept of justice that to this day inspires me to continue to make it real. Those experiences stay with me today. It made me a better person. It made me a better attorney, and they have made me a better Attorney General. They've enriched my understanding of what it means to bring justice to those who need it most, and they inform the work that I do as I lead the Department of Justice, the only cabinet agency named after an ideal, in the work that we do to make that ideal a manifest reality for all. But when I sat in that room in the summer of 2005 and made that choice, I had no idea where it would lead me. I had no idea if it would be right for me. I had no idea if it would hurt or harm my career. All I knew was that it was what I had to do. And what I want to share with you today is that this is my wish for you. It's my wish for all of you as you move forward into this great profession of ours, with all your gifts, with all your talents, with all your ability, with all your promise, that you make the choice and find the things that bring you closer to your ideals, that you make the choice that speaks to your heart, that you take that leap of faith when you find it presented to you. You may already be on the path. Your choice may not be as stark as mine. It may not be as extreme. But know this, the world needs you to make that choice. We need you. The world needs champions. The world needs you. The needs for your skills go beyond those of the tribunal, go beyond those of even the courtrooms of this land. Too many people in this world and others still find the path to opportunity blocked. Too many people still find the path to education, to housing, or even to the ballot box blocked by discrimination and worse. Too many people still face discrimination based on nothing more than what they look like, where they're from, how they worship, whom they love, or something as fundamentally private and personal as where they use a restroom. And as you look out and see all of these issues, and as you look back and see all that went before and all the fights that were fought, I ask you not to be discouraged, not to think that the presence of these problems means that they cannot be surmounted. The presence of these problems means that it is only the fact that every generation must pick up the fight, pick up the spear, and join the fray and fight this battle with us. And now it is your turn. Now it calls upon you. And now we wait for you. Now, many of you will ask yourselves, how will I know? How will I know when that choice is before me? How will I know when that life-changing event is there? Well, there is no way to predict from this seat. There is no way to look ahead and see, and even in that moment, you may not know where it will take you or what it will mean. But know this, you're already on your way. First of all, you've made the decision to come here, to this school, to this place, to be with the people in this room who support the ideals of freedom and equality. You've already made that choice. And please trust me when I tell you that you, all of you, have everything you need to make the choice when it's presented to you. And it's true, it may not be in focus for you now as you go into the world and hone your skills. And I will also tell you that you will wonder about it at various points in your career, whether you're poring over corporate records, whether you're desperately trying to raise money to fund a public interest venue. And there are times in your career, especially early on, when you will wonder, are you fulfilling your ultimate choice? Is this what I was brought here to do? But that's all right, because I'm here to tell you, life is long and so is your career. And your time here has prepared you not just for the first job in our beautiful profession that you will have, but also for your last one, and for all of those moments in between when you'll be faced with decisions, large and small, that rest on your understanding of justice, of justice. Now, I don't know what choices will be presented to you. I don't know when your challenges will come, but I do know that champions are needed now more than ever to protect our vital liberties, to provide relief from oppression, and to uplift the dignity of every individual. And I know that you, all of you, have all that you need to make those choices. And so, I say to you all, my fighters, my champions, my newest colleagues, I congratulate you, I salute you, I welcome you to this wonderful profession of ours. I cannot wait to see what you do next. Thank you for letting me spend a few minutes with you today. Thank you for committing to the cause of justice and equality around this world. And thank you for choosing to be on the side of those who ever need you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madam Attorney General. You're indeed a role model for us all. This year, as you've heard, the university recognizes the dedicated service and distinguished accomplishments of Washington College of Law Dean Claudio Grossman, and as a result, confers upon him the status of Dean Emeritus. By this act, we affirm his continuing membership in the academic community. During its spring meeting, the Board of Trustees approved the following resolution granting Dean Grossman with the rank Dean Emeritus. Claudio Grossman, would you please stand for the reading of this resolution? I'm going to actually read the resolution that was passed by the board on May 13th of this year, and it reads as follows. Whereas Claudio Grossman has served as Dean of the Washington College of Law for more than 2 decades with commitment, dedication, and distinction. And whereas he has guided the Washington College of Law's move to its new home on the Tenley campus, and whereas he has fostered diversity throughout all aspects of the life of the Washington College of Law, and whereas he has supported and expanded the outstanding dynamic programs of the law school, including diverse international law programs, the clinical program, the law and government program, the program on information justice and intellectual property, the business law program, the trial advocacy program, the externship program, and the Women in Law program. And whereas he has been prominent in national and international legal education, and whereas he has tirelessly advocated for international human rights through service on regional and international bodies as a lawyer and individual, and now therefore the trustees of the American University resolved on this 13th day of May 2016 to designate Claudio Grossman as Dean Emeritus of the Washington College of Law in recognition of his distinguished years of meritorious service and leadership of the Washington College of Law and American University. Claudio, congratulations. At this time, we'd like to acknowledge the dedication and service of members of the graduating class who will be joining the armed forces after graduation, and also members of the audience who are active duty service members or veterans. I invite all current, past, and future members of the armed forces to stand and receive the audience's appreciation.
It's our tradition that just before the conferral of degrees, the President presents a charge to the newest graduates. And my words today are really tributes to the work you've chosen and to the law school that enabled you to undertake the responsibilities of profound consequence to our society. As you've heard, you hold the keys to justice and the rule of law. Your skill, knowledge, and experience will be applied in many settings, and the need for them will likely exceed what you can supply. There will be frustrations and disappointments. Cynicism will threaten your ideals, but you must never forget or underestimate the power and importance of your work. Whether in advancing the rule of law at national and international levels, or providing counsel to a single human being, your work occupies the core of a just, democratic, and civilized society. Much will depend on your ingenuity, dedication, and stamina, but the rewards for work well done, for you and the societies you are part of, in need cannot be at all exaggerated. Never forget, some of the most compelling evidence of this university's worth are the lives you build and the testimony you share about the role the Washington College of Law played in making you the personal and professional you are. That role is a proud and enduring legacy of the faculty, students, staff, and alumni of the Washington College of Law. We who remain here will do all we can to hold your allegiance, foster your pride, and compel your engagement. You do all you can to demonstrate that an American University Washington College of Law degree is synonymous with an enriched life, a life of integrity, and a life that makes ours a better world. Your time as candidates for degree is now over. Your time as alumni will now commence as Professor Stephen Vermeil begins the conferral of degrees.
As we begin the conferral of degrees, we ask parents and guests to remain in their seats as students come to the stage for recognition. There will be a photographer on stage to record the event for every graduate. This part of the ceremony is a source of enormous pride and satisfaction to the university faculty. Since it was first awarded in Europe during the Middle Ages, the doctoral degree in juridical science has been recognized throughout the world as the highest measure of scholarly studies. The hood with which the SJD degree recipient is invested is an ancient and universally respected symbol. It is awarded after years of rigorous graduate study, during which every doctoral candidate demonstrates superior intellectual ability and a commitment to the discovery of knowledge that makes an original contribution to one's scholarly field. Today, we are pleased to recognize one such scholar from the Washington College of Law. Will the candidate for the degree of Doctor of Juridical Science please rise?
President Kerwin, as Dean of the Washington College of Law, and on behalf of the faculty members who have taught and guided this individual, I am honored to present the candidate for the degree of Doctor of Juridical Science.
By authority of the Congress of the United States, vested in the Board of Trustees of American University, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Juridical Science, for which you have been recommended and certified, with its accompanying rights and responsibilities. I congratulate you, and I am proud to welcome you as an alumna of American University. Leah Epperson, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, will now present our new graduate for recognition.
Will the recipient of the degree of Doctor of Juridical Science move forward at the direction of, I guess, me? Dr. Marcela Palacio Puerta from Colombia, whose dissertation is titled Copyright, Technology, and Education for the 21st Century, Colombia's Experience with the United States Free Trade Agreement's Copyright Provisions Pertaining to Internet Service Providers and Technological Matters. Her faculty advisor is Professor Michael Carroll, and Dr. Palacio Puerta will be hooded by her committee member, Professor Sean Flynn.
Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Laws please rise?
President Kerwin, as the Dean of the Washington College of Law, and on behalf of the faculty members who have taught and guided these women and men, I am honored to present the candidates for the degree of Master of Laws in Advocacy, in International Human Rights and Humanitarian Law, in International Legal Studies, and in Law and Government.
By authority of the Congress of the United States, vested in the Board of Trustees of American University, I confer upon you the degree Master of Laws, for which you have been recommended and certified, with its accompanying rights and responsibilities. Professors David Aronson, Claudia Martin, David Hunter, and Jamin Raskin will now present our new graduates for individual recognition.
Will the recipients of the degree of Master of Laws in Advocacy move forward at the direction of the ushers? Clifford Clapp. Betty Lorraine Gentle. Sevi Kiachi. James Rocco Monteleon. And Diana Vella.
Will the recipients of the degree of Masters of Law in International Human Rights and Humanitarian Law move forward at the direction of the ushers? Claudia H. Bingham. Cheyenne Dawoodi. Claudia Cristina Tomasi Peixoto. Coral Angeli Beres.
Will the recipients of the degree of Master of Laws in International Legal Studies move forward at the direction of the ushers? Silvina Aguirre. Argentina. Bashar Talab Al-Amadi, Saudi Arabia. Wejdan El-Harbi, Saudi Arabia. Rabab Hamed Wasel Al-Hazim, Saudi Arabia. Hashem El-Sharif, Saudi Arabia. Fatima Azizi, Iran. Sahid Bajraktari, Kosovo. Mona Balobaid, Saudi Arabia. Nusaiba Abdullah Bamoher, Saudi Arabia. Latisha Kasai Basandwa, Democratic Republic of Congo. Katayun Beshkardana, Iran. Yusuf Biljan, Turkey. Surya Bishara, Israel. Arturo Bonilla Moreno, Costa Rica. Cecilia Borelli, Italy. Emmeline Kalamutu, France. Barak Sivik, Netherlands. Upele Francis Chikwambani, South Africa. Monica de Diego, Panama. Ghislaine Epanou, Ivory Coast. Helena Fesahaye, Eritrea. Augusto David Gallardo Bardales, Peru. Mylène Garouste, France. Fatima Gomez Ladrón de Guevara, Spain. Ana Carolina Guerra Saavedra, Panama. Maheshi Herat, Sri Lanka. Zoha Irfan, Pakistan. Calvin Kabunga Maulu, Democratic Republic of Congo. Sungwon Kim, South Korea. Denise Kozakci, Turkey. Esen Kumbul, Turkey. Maria Isabel La Luna, Philippines. Hika Zerahun Lamu, Ethiopia. Nadine Lavanal, Lebanon and France. Lazarus Victoria Shemeri Chinazam, Nigeria. Jing Lang, China. Eusebio Olindo Lopez Samudio, Paraguay. Isabel Liu, France. Maria Daniela Lucena Ramirez, Venezuela. Lucas Martinez de Lalba, Colombia. And son. Barta Mejuni, Kosovo. Barta. Natalia Mazzoni Silva Martins, Brazil. Claudia Meloni, Italy. Franca Njonkakang, United States. Mulika Om, Cambodia. Esperanza Pastor Nunez de Castro, Spain. Maria Fernandez Perez Galindo, Mexico. Tra Pham, Vietnam. Viosa Plana, Kosovo. Medina Kasimi, Afghanistan. Igor Ramage, France. Juan Fernando Ramirez Franco, Colombia. Eureka Ramos Montes, Peru. Jorge Armando Rubio Moreno, Mexico. Uri Sabak, Israel. Sigatullah Shakir, Afghanistan. Sun Yu, China. Pojanart Suwaniroj, Thailand. Bung Heng Tang, Cambodia. Marianne Valdez Hidalgo, Dominican Republic. Laura Natalia Vargas Mora, Colombia. Martin Vermeersch, Belgium. Hilberto Eric Watts, Mexico. Roy Wexler, Israel. Mati Karen Shitok Yav, Congo.
Will the recipients of the degree of Master of Laws in Law and Government please move forward in the direction of the ushers? Adatu Nadatona. Barakat Alero. Wejdan Al-Harbi. Hashim Al-Sharif. Vicente de Leon Sanchez. Carrie Ferrando. Farshad Fuladi. Frank D. Garrison IV. Maimuna Katak. Gina Lee. Caitlin Myron. Nicholas Nesta. Tanya Tornetikal. Sandy Pineda. Lavonda T. Russell. And Jackson C. Smith.
Will the candidates for the degree of Juris Doctor please rise?
President Kerwin, I am honored to present the candidates for the degree of Juris Doctor.
By authority of the Congress of the United States, vested in the Board of Trustees of American University, I confer upon you the degree Juris Doctor, for which you have been recommended and certified with its accompanying rights and responsibilities. Associate Dean David Jaffe will now present the new graduates for individual recognition.
Will the recipients of the degree of Juris Doctor please move forward at the direction of the ushers? Naomi Abraham. Irini Adamopoulos. Trevor Addy. Adjoa Ajay Danso. Naveed Afshar. Jennifer Aguilar, cum laude. Naomi Asan, cum laude. Jake Ansiart. Daniel Amodeo, cum laude. Cynthia Anderson, magna cum laude, order the coif. Razia Andikan, cum laude. Ari Andriola, cum laude. Alejandra Aramayo, cum laude. Julia Archesi, cum laude. Samuel Arkin. Jonathan Armour. Nawa Arsala. Omid Asefi. Janae Au. Reginald Augustus. Sequoia Ayala. Napreet Bajwa. Lillian Bales, magna cum laude, order the coif. Alexander Ball. David Barata, cum laude. Kirsten Battaglia, magna cum laude, order the coif. Hussein Bazi. John Beaton, cum laude. Amanda Bedford. Jonathan Beek, magna cum laude, order the coif. Kelsey Beerer. Claudia Bellido. Gidget Benitez. Rachel Berlage, summa cum laude, order the coif. Gabrielle Best Husband, cum laude. Tracy Frieda Bienenfeld. Andrew Black. William Blakely, cum laude. Gideon Blatt, cum laude. Julianne Bollettieri, cum laude. Sandra Brasky. Melissa Brower, cum laude. Carly Brown, cum laude. Emily Brown. Vincent Brown. Caitlin Bruno, magna cum laude, order the coif. Caitlin Buchanan, cum laude. Yusef Bugakis, cum laude. Catherine Burmeister, cum laude. Corey Burnett. Jasmine Burns, cum laude. Luis Casasnovas. Heather Cameron. Brianna Carlson. Kelly Carlson. Christopher Carroll. Bryce Cashman. Emmanuel Catalan. Elizabeth Chada. Angela Chen, cum laude. Stephen Cheng. Anthony Ching. Kerry Clarkson, magna cum laude, order the coif. Audalie Chorley. Jacob Christensen, cum laude. Farhan Chugtai. Woo Sung Chung. Audalie Chorley. Ann Citronbaum. Kendra Clark. Woo Sung Chung. Megan Clark Cavan.
Elizabeth Chada.
I called her. Elizabeth Chada. We got you twice. Amber Cleaver. Jordan Code, cum laude. Michael Coburn. Lee Callahan, magna cum laude, order of the coif. Charlene Colazzo, cum laude. Maria Cohn, cum laude. Charles Conway, cum laude. Daniel Cote, magna cum laude, order of the coif. Michael Craig. Moise Crepier. Mark Crowley Jr. Anna Currier, cum laude. Jed DeBravino, magna cum laude, order of the coif. Madeline Dang. Aguma Daniel. Jonathan Davey, cum laude. Brittany Davidson, cum laude. Patrick de la Perouse, summa cum laude, order of the coif. Daniel DeLuca. Angela DeMahie. Keshav Rajiv Deodud. Ravneet Deal. Sam DePrimio, cum laude. Brianna Diaz. Rocco DeChico. Valeria Dueñas. Marie Duranay. Satara Ebrahimian. Kelsey Endenzon. Jeffrey Elkin, cum laude. Joseph Elliott, cum laude. David Epstein, cum laude. Christopher Early, cum laude. Arturo Esteve. Crystal Evans, cum laude. Christine Everard. Amy Farina. Amy Farris. Irving Feynman. Marco Fernandez. Andrea Finuccio. Elizabeth Fisher, summa cum laude, order of the coif. Edmund Fitzmaurice. Alyssa Fitzpatrick. Andrea Flynn Schneider, cum laude. Christopher Fontanesi, cum laude. Dylan Fowler. Maya Frazier. Lindsay Garber, cum laude. Melissa Garcia. Jaime De Paredes. Allison Gasky. Jessica Gitcherman. Margaret Giles, cum laude. Camille Go. Sarah Goggins, cum laude. Sean Goldhammer, summa cum laude, order of the coif. Isabel Gomez. Jess Goodall. Nicholas Gordon, cum laude. James Gossman, cum laude. Whitley Granberry. Michael Grimes, magna cum laude, order of the coif. Noemi Guillaume. Mark Haddock, summa cum laude, order of the coif. Mary Halili. Joanne Hamilton. Sophia Hammett. Shane Hammond, cum laude. Sarah Goss, cum laude. Desiree Hansen, cum laude. Kendall Hardison, cum laude. Jeb Michael Harmon, cum laude. Paul Harper, cum laude. Sean Harriton. Gavin Hart. Heather Hasley. Eitan Hearing. Krista Henderson. Danielle Hinton. Ashley Hogan. Adrenas Hooks. Gina Huber. Amanda Humphreyville, summa cum laude, order of the coif. Shakir Husseini. Catherine Ibarra, cum laude. Sarai Infante. Catherine Ingram, cum laude. Claire Jabor. Sarah Jakes. Alan Jaffe. Chad Hollandoni. Robert Jameson. Rachel Jiang. George John. Geraldine Johnson. Trace Johnson. Vanessa Huvin. Asma Kadri, magna cum laude, order of the coif.
Congratulations.
Margarita Kaganovska. Shireen Kajui. Hannah Kaplan, cum laude. Rachna Kapoor. Alexander Kavdaladze. Christopher Keeler, cum laude. Robert Kelsey. Kyle Kemper. Judson Kempson, cum laude. Allison Kepke, summa cum laude, order of the coif. Myra Khan. Malia Khan. Keenan Khatib, magna cum laude, order of the coif. Jung Kim, cum laude. Teresa Kim, cum laude. Catherine Kimball. Patrick Kinzer. Jared Kleiman. Brittany Knutson, magna cum laude, order of the coif. Ada Lacevich. Teresa Lau, cum laude. Drew Levine. Maricela Lechuga Gutierrez. Q-Min Lee. A. Elileno, cum laude. Trina Leo. Terry Lynn. Jesse Lively. Manuela Londoño, cum laude. Cecilia Lopez, cum laude. Kelsey Love. Thais Ludwig. James Mackey, magna cum laude, order of the coif. Aubrew Mudney. Smith Mini, cum laude. Aubrey Mudney.
James Mackey.
You called him. Again, James Mackey, magna cum laude, order of the coif. Smith Mani, cum laude. Rachel Mann, magna cum laude, order the coif. Rachel Marshall, cum laude. Thomas Marshall, cum laude. Orderly Metu. Peter Maddox, cum laude. Trevor Maxwell, cum laude. Hannah Meyer. Daniel McCormick, magna cum laude, order the coif. Mariah McKay, cum laude. Matthew McQueenie. Kirsten Melander, cum laude. Ricardo Mempin. Stephanie Mendiola, cum laude. Mohammed Mesbahi. Andrew Mickler. Amira McHale. Jessica Milanowski. Kristen Mitchell, magna cum laude, order the coif. Shruti Jasvant Modi. Christine Modica. Ahmed Mustafa. Amanda Molina. Caitlin Morales, cum laude. Trevor Morales, cum laude. Jillian Morgan. Jacqueline Morley. Jessica Morris. Jessica Morris. Kelsey Mawat Larson. Margazata Merzik. Hassan Muklis. Whitney Ann Mulhauser, summa cum laude, order the coif. Aaron Munir. Kerry Murphy, summa cum laude, order the coif. Megan Murphy. Neil Murphy, cum laude. Justin Nemiroff, magna cum laude, order the coif. Travis Nemmer. Monique Nettleford Bruce. Sophia Niazi. Ashley Nickel, cum laude. Kendall Niles. Shaksud Norbalucci, magna cum laude, order the coif. Carter Norfleet, cum laude. Richard Norwood. Janet Nyambach. Jamil Odom. Ife Odenukwe. Abram Olchik, cum laude. Jessica Olens. Stephen Aller, magna cum laude, order the coif. Lauren O'Neill, cum laude. Janicia Orgil. Lauren Paglini, cum laude. Belgian Palaz, magna cum laude, order the coif. Rosario Palmieri, summa cum laude, order the coif. Dana Palumbo. Stella Park, cum laude. Julia Parker. Krupa Patel. Shreya Patel. Tebsi Paul. Kelsey Penna. Marcelo Perez, cum laude. Renato Perez, magna cum laude, order the coif. Jessica Petrella. Thomas Pettit, summa cum laude, order the coif. Marissa Pizarek. Michael Pollock. Leah Potash. Christina Potter. Stephanie Poucher, summa cum laude, order of the coif. Yashasvi Raghavir. Keenan Rahmani, cum laude. Mehreen Asir Rashid, magna cum laude, order of the coif. Nicole Ravale. Francesca Raleigh, cum laude. Fei Ren, cum laude. Kelly Richardson. Cassie Richburg, cum laude. Mary Caitlin Rigney, cum laude. Christopher Rios. Maylon Rogers, cum laude. Jacob Rofe. Annette Rolane. Mark Rosenthal. Charles Ross II. Bradley Rothstein. Crystal Ravira. Emma Roy. Michael Rudolph, cum laude. Kylie Sanders, cum laude. Erica Satterley. Meredith Satz. Pauline Sauvaté, cum laude. Michael Scarantino. Scott Schaefer, cum laude. Robert Shaw, cum laude. Daniel Schneider. Paul Schwen. Selma Shagdarova, cum laude. Austin Shangra, magna cum laude, order of the coif. Colin Shannon. Jessica Shannon, summa cum laude, order of the coif. Waymi Aranje, cum laude. Kimberly Shin, cum laude. Kirsten Sharoma, cum laude. Sarah Shoquist. Austin Short. Charles Seibert. Douglas Silverstein. Zachary Simon. James Ryan Sims, cum laude. Taylor Singer. Kosi Suozo. Aspen Smith, cum laude. Deirdre Smith, cum laude. Whitney Smith. Tiffany Samadosi, cum laude. Sempian Suryakumar. Massiton So, cum laude. Colin Stanton, magna cum laude, order of the coif. Rachel Stelly. Judith Stevens. Samantha Strasser. Anna Stressinger. Taured Sun, cum laude. Matthew Sutton. Carolyn Tackett, cum laude. Rima Taneja. Connor Taylor. Come on. They get their name again. Somebody's out of order. Yeah, I called her again. Okay. Carolyn Tackett, cum laude. Rima Taneja. Connor Taylor. Brian Teets Jr. Elizabeth Teeter, magna cum laude, order of the coif. Nicholas Thies. James Tolliver. Katrina Tomacek, magna cum laude, Order the Coif. Amanda Torres. Ali Tumaj. Lyle Trainer, cum laude. Victoria Trostarud. Charlotte Suey, cum laude. Nancy Turner, magna cum laude, Order of the Coif. Darlene Zoe, cum laude. Christopher Valencia. Samuel Varnes, cum laude. Tara Vasefi, cum laude. Gabriela Vazana, cum laude. Mara Vento. Kurt Vinson. Keith Violante. Joy Virga. Juan Vizcarrondo. Suzanne Bassett, cum laude. Elliot Walden. Caitlin Walsh. Brian Walton, cum laude. Robert Walton, cum laude. Makia Weaver. Ariel Weber. Stephen Weiss. Caitlin Whaley, cum laude. Anna White. Laura Whitworth, cum laude. Aaron Wicker. Thomas J. Wheathorn. Alexandra Wilson, cum laude. Yvonne Woldab, cum laude. Heidi Yu. Amy Yoon, cum laude. Zakin Gian Yum. Jonathan Eunice, cum laude. Brian Zach. Yasman Zahedi, cum laude. Samantha Zamias. And Hong Ling Zhou, magna cum laude, Order of the Coif. Ladies and gentlemen, Washington College of Law, class of 2016.
I congratulate you. Yes.
Graduate, he says that she was missed. She's going to get a special dispensation.
Okay, good. Good thing we caught it.
Last but not the least.
You got her?
Megan Race.
I congratulate you, and I am proud to welcome you as alumni of American University and the Washington College of Law. Will our newest graduates please rise one more time to be congratulated? As we conclude this 131st commencement ceremony, I thank all of you, parents, family, friends, and members of the university community, for participating in this most important occasion. The graduates, their families, and guests are now invited to the Washington College of Law's reception on the Freedom Quad. Will the audience please remain in their seats until the members of the platform party, the faculty, the graduates have recessed from the auditorium. This commencement ceremony is concluded.